Today's horoscope, Gemini October 24th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The Sun has just begun its visit to your work and health sector, where it will transit until November 21st. In the month ahead, you bring more pride and energy to your work, habits, and health. It's a prime time to improve or begin new routines that focus on getting yourself into better form on physical and mental levels. You're motivated to lead a healthier, more organized, and more productive life. It's a great time to cultivate positive habits and routines. It's not the best time of year for recognition or worldly success, but it's an excellent transit for self-development and laying the groundwork for future success. Feeling on top of the little things in your life can greatly improve your confidence and general outlook. It's a cycle in which you fix problems and take care of details so your life runs smoothly. Today, you're focusing on enjoying what you have or finding ways to acquire what you need. It's a time of the lunar month for enjoying a pause that refreshes or grounds you. For thousands of years, people have looked to the stars. Astrology is a very complex philosophy, but by knowing some of the basics, you can learn a lot about yourself. For instance, by knowing one's planetary ruler, you are able to glean wisdom about how each zodiac sign pursues romance. You are ruled by Mercury, meaning that in love and relationships, you function best when there is an intellectual rapport between you that stimulates your inherent curiosity about life and the world. If you are not stimulated on a mental level, the romance will unlikely keep you tied for too long. Embrace these energies now. What will make you feel good? Your emotional and spiritual energies are infused with your career path and finances. Reflect on what will help you feel fulfilled when the Moon in Cancer trines Neptune retrograde in Pisces. As of right now, your career path might be increasingly more apparent. You may feel more self-assured about the vocation you want to pursue, where something may lead, or what you are working toward overall. However, you may still want to consider if this career path can support your professional, financial, and spiritual needs. Your climb upwards is sometimes greatly aided by the inspiration of a good view. Today's planetary energies enhance your ability to see the glass half full, or to see the beauty of your daily surroundings. Improve what you do for your health by taking time to notice what you love about feeling healthy. Notice the way you like to feel and aim to promote this state of being with what you eat and how often you exercise. This isn't a time for action but one for understanding the situation you are in. You will have to be lucid regarding your family and friends and especially yourself. You sometimes have problems directing yourself and acting on your desires. You tend to bend to certain constraints that overwhelm you a bit. So be firm with yourself and don't take action unless you are convinced it is right for you. As the Sun leaves a playful and creative part of your chart today, he might leave behind the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, but even she will be gone by the end of next week. Until then, Juno will give you the resolve to hold on to a balance between work and play as the Sun not only returns to your busy work sector but also finds a hotbed of activity on the income, work, and career fronts that is coming together in the heart of the working week. At the same time, encouraging you to know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off is a friendly aspect between Venus and the North Node that is making this a good day for friendship and relationship building. While the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, will stay on until the end of next week, as the Sun leaves your romantic sector today, this is the beginning of the end of all planetary activity on the romantic front this year. Already, in her first full week in your relationship sector, Venus, the planet of love, is preparing for a shift in focus onto your relationships, while enjoying a chance to begin this on the back of the spirit of romance. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's celestial influences could stir up a bit of emotional turbulence, as the sensitive Moon in Cancer forms a square with Chiron, the wounded healer, retrograde in fiery Aries. At the same time, the Moon also creates a harmonious sextile with Uranus retrograde in steady Taurus, introducing a spark of unpredictability. What does all this mean? You may find something from your past unexpectedly resurfacing today, a memory, an unresolved situation, or even an encounter with someone you've been avoiding. It's the kind of moment that could trigger old emotions, leaving you feeling a bit shaken or vulnerable. Let's shift our focus to something else that's brewing in the stars today: a powerful square between the Sun in Libra and Pluto in Capricorn. This aspect can feel a little uncomfortable, almost as if the universe is pushing you to confront the bigger, more significant things in your life that you might have been putting off. Let's be real, we all have those tasks or issues we'd rather avoid. Whether it's that daunting work project, a heartfelt conversation you've been delaying with someone close to you, or even a simple, yet necessary, task like organizing your personal space to clear out the mental clutter, we all have something that we know needs our attention. But here's the good news: while this energy might feel a bit intense, it's also incredibly motivating. Think of it as the universe's way of saying, it's time to stop putting things off and start making real progress. You don't have to tackle everything at once. The key is to take that first step, no matter how small. Once you get started, you'll likely feel a sense of relief and accomplishment. Remember those times when you pushed through your procrastination and finally handled something important? That feeling of satisfaction and clarity awaits you again today. Now, I'd love for you to reflect on something. Have you been avoiding anything lately that's been weighing on your mind? Maybe it's something that feels a bit daunting, but deep down you know it's important. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What's been holding you back, and how do you plan to tackle it today? Let's support each other as we navigate this transformative energy together. And speaking of transformation, Uranus retrograde in Taurus adds an element of surprise to today's mix. You might experience an unexpected breakthrough or a sudden insight that helps you see things from a new perspective. Have you ever had one of those moments where everything suddenly made sense, even though you'd been struggling with the issue for a while? That's the kind of energy Uranus brings today, an electric, almost unpredictable force that can lead to positive change if you're open to it. In fact, this might be a great day to embrace the idea of change and flexibility. While the moon's square to Chiron stirs up old wounds, Uranus is here to remind you that healing doesn't always have to follow a predictable path. Sometimes the most profound growth happens when we least expect it, when we're open to new ideas, new ways of thinking, and new approaches to life's challenges. So, if something unexpected pops up today, whether it's an opportunity or a revelation, embrace it. It could be just what you need to propel yourself forward. As the day unfolds, take a moment to consider how these energies are playing out in your own life. Are there emotional triggers or past situations coming to the surface? Are you feeling called to face something you've been avoiding? And most importantly, are you ready to react differently this time? Today is a chance to do things differently, to heal old wounds, and to make meaningful progress in areas where you felt stuck. Remember, the universe is always working in your favor, even when it presents challenges. Today's energy might feel a bit intense, but it's here to help you grow stronger, more self-aware, and more aligned with your true path. So embrace the emotional turbulence, lean into those tough conversations, and trust that by the end of the day, you'll be one step closer to the empowered, authentic version of yourself. Now, I want to hear from you. What's been coming up for you emotionally lately? Have you noticed any old patterns or situations resurfacing that need your attention? How are you planning to face them in a new way today? Let's talk about it in the comments, and support each other on this journey of growth and healing. Together, we can turn today's challenges into powerful moments of transformation.